Louisville, Texas. Are you out there? Can you hear me?
Yeah!
I don't want any of this heat to slow us down. I mean, you guys might be more used to it. My weak butt coming all the way from New York. I'm like, oh, I thought this was fall already, but here we are. And there's nowhere else that I would rather be than on these historic steps in front of this historic building in historic Old Town Louisville for the Padrino Foods World Tamale Eating Championship presented by Market Street. I emphasize the word historic because besides the setting, besides the tradition, third generation tamale makers at Padrino Foods, it's also historic for us at Major League Eating. It is such an honor for us to return to Louisville year after year. We're almost at 20 years of hosting this contest. It is a true staple on the competitive eating circuit, and it makes careers in competitive eating. Was anyone in the crowd here last year in 2022? Love to see it, love to see the return. Guys, before we get too carried away, anyone here who's first time seeing the World Tamale Eating Championship? Welcome, welcome. I hope this is the first of many. But back in 2022, a young man's career was made. The returning champion this year, Derek Hendrickson from Las Vegas, Nevada, won his first, big fan section over here for Derek. She's not, his wife or anything, but Derek, his career was made. His first Major League Eating Championship happened on these steps, and he is here to defend his title, ladies and gentlemen. But it will not be a cakewalk for the champion. Oh no. The 2015 Queen of Tamales, the #1 ranked female competitive eater in the world, Miki Sudo, has returned to the Lone Star State. Miki proves that there can be queens, not just kings, of tamales. But whenever we're talking tamales, people are always mentioning the world record. And that was set by Jeffrey Esper, the 3-time tamale champion in 2019. 95 tamales in 10 minutes. And we were talking before the show, I had the honor of hosting the event in 2019, so the last time I was here, we set a world record. I'm just saying. I didn't eat any tamales, but But Jeffrey Esper has returned to challenge the champion. And ladies and gentlemen, one thing that I love about this contest is just how local it feels. The city of Louisville putting on this event year after year. A lot of local businesses get involved. A lot of people who come for year over year. But this year, it's gone global. James Webb, all the way from Sydney, Australia, is here to compete in tamales for the first time. He is 5th in the world, the #1 ranked international eater, non-US eater. He is here to have his first tango with tamales.
Let's go, Jamie!
If there's one thing that I know, though, about Texas, it's that they're proud of their own. And we have the #1 ranked male competitive eater in Texas, Mr. Greg the Savage Wilson here, as well as the #1 ranked female competitive eater, Jocelyn Young here, and the Texas eating legend, Nasty Nate Biller, also not his wife, I swear, competing for the 18th time in this contest. 18 times for Nasty Nate. And that's just some of the eaters that you're gonna see. So again, I wanna give a huge thank you to the city of Louisville for hosting us year over year, and of course, Market Street and Padrino Foods for making it possible with these delicious tamales that our competitors are going to be chowing on for 10 minutes in just a moment. But it's not just about the glory, it's also, this is United States, baby, this is capitalism. $4,500 on the line here today. An increased prize purse this year, all thanks to our sponsors. So again, a big thank you to them. It's gonna be great. So what do you guys say? We ready to kick this thing off? Joe, I think we're ready to go. Let's hit that first track. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been 365 days since Major League Eating has graced this stage. And that is a cause for celebration that deserves the kickoff to pageantry. Because right here, we are at the crossroads of where dreams are made and heroes are born. But I fear some of you might be thinking, wait, isn't this just an eating contest? But it's not to me. Because I've traveled all across this great country, emceeing contest after contest. But today I have the honor to being here and being a part of history. And these competitors, I know it's not just a contest to them. Because every day, they are looking at themselves and they are training, they are fighting, and they are sacrificing to just have a shot of being at this table. Ladies and gentlemen, say it's just a contest to a man who has traveled literally across the world with his wife and daughter at home. Say it's just a contest to a woman who'd much rather be relaxing after teaching high schoolers. Say it's just a contest to the competitors who have been doing this for over 2 decades, coast to coast and beyond, including for our troops overseas. It is not just a contest to them. My friends, some say that competitive eating is the battleground upon which good and evil wage war for men's souls. And they may be right. But for my money, competitive eating is the battleground where the competitors take the mirror and compete against themselves. So will you say, when the clock strikes 0, that it's just an eating contest? I sincerely hope not. You're gonna realize that you're gonna be a part of history, something that will be marked down in the history books, a tale that will be passed down through the generations. And I have a feeling that it's going to be adapted into multiple Oscar-winning screenplays. And guess what? You, yes, all of you, will have the advantage to be able to stand up and say, I was there. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're not with me, then you better leave now, because this train is about to leave the station. So my Texas brothers and sisters, I just need to know, are you with me? Well, that's good, because this is the Padrino Foods World Tamale Eating Championship presented by Market Street. And I have just 4 words for you. Let the contest begin! Let it begin! Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to meet those who will eat? Our first competitors are the dynamic duo behind the concept of meat, motivating everyone to enjoy fitness. For them, fitness isn't a chore, it's a party, and they view every meal as refueling their high-octane performance engine. Ladies and gentlemen, they may be twins, but today they're competitors, 2 brothers with one mission, being the ultimate eating champions and teaching us all to find fun in the journey. The Meat Twins, Sean and Zach Pepper. Next up is a competitor straight out of Dallas, the city famed for big dreams and even bigger appetites. He's taken on the tales of Texas sausages. He's rolled through the Lubbock egg roll arenas, and he has munched on donuts in Austin. Today, he's ready to show what Dallas has on the culinary combat menu. Give it up for Albert Bravo! Our next competitor is a man who has tangoed with tacos in Santa Monica. He has taken on sweet corn in West Palm Beach. and sharpened his sweet tooth on donuts in San Diego. Today, he is making his much anticipated Tamale return, the comeback culinary kid from Litchfield Park, Arizona, Sergio Reyes Raya! Deep in the heart of Fort Worth, there lies an eating legend whose appetite and passion embody the spirit of this great state. 17 showdowns with tamales, countless battles across more than half of the United States, and a dedication to the sport spanning nearly 2 decades. He is the embodiment of Texas grit and gustatory greatness. World ranked number 43, but number 1 in the hearts of Texas food fans. Nasty Nate Villa! A living legend, the Lone Star luminary, Nasty Nate, ladies and gentlemen. Next up from the vast stretches of this great state, its top-ranked female food fighter emerges. Today she is making her 6th appearance at the contest, and if anyone is questioning her dedication, check out the hot dog tattoo on her bicep. Hailing from Sherman, Texas, bend the knee for the Lone Star Queen, Jocelyn Young! Next up is the top-ranked male eater from the Lone Star State, devouring 19 Texas sausages in 10 minutes, 27 and a half tamales disappearing in the same span. This Lone Star legend is here to prove that Texas isn't just bigger, it's better and bolder. Straight from the heart of Austin, give it up for the one, the only, Greg the Savage Wilson! Ladies and gentlemen, class is in session, and guess who's teaching? From Tucson, Arizona, this high school teacher has been schooling the competition for over a decade. But don't let the lessons plan fool you. She is more beast than bookworm at the competitive eating table. She has consumed 3.2 pounds of ribs, 36 donuts, and slurped 33 dozen oysters faster than you can say extra credit. Please give it up for the number 2 ranked female competitive eater, Michelle, the cardboard shell. Leskimo, the leopard. Let's go! Ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking for a reason to skip your gym session today, our next competitor ain't it. He is more shredded than the cheese on your nachos. He is hailing from Sydney, Australia, and proves that you can have your cake and eat it too. He is the undisputed champion of the Southern Hemisphere, but this year he has gone global. Donuts, 59 and a half, world champion. Chicken wings, 276, world champion. A Croatian-Australian setting his sights on tamales in Texas. The world is a beautiful place. Ranked number 5 in the world. Give it up for the Aussie, James Webb. Loves posing for the cameras. Ladies and gentlemen, as we stand on the precipice of this grand tamale showdown, our minds are drawn to a legacy that is indelibly marked in this great contest. In 2015, she ascended this very stage, devouring her way to a championship title. Behold, a woman who soars with the precision of an eagle and the grace of a hummingbird. With world records like 48 and a half hot dogs and buns, 348 slices of cheese, and a staggering 76 tamales at this competition. Introducing the number 1 ranked female competitive eater in the world, the formidable force, the angry pony herself, Nikki Sudo! From the storied streets of Oxford, Massachusetts, steps forth a man of mystery and might. He is whispered about in the dining halls, spoken about in hushed tones on the buffet line. The air thickens with anticipation of his arrival. He is a man so stoic that he challenged the Mona Lisa to a staring contest, and a winner has yet to be determined. He is the silent tsunami who makes tamales disappear with a world record of 95 in 10 minutes. He is unconquered, undefeated, and back in Louisville to reclaim his title. The three-time tamale champion, Jeffrey Esper! Ladies and gentlemen, from the neon lights and desert sands of Las Vegas emerges an epic tale of grit, transformation, and unexpected triumph. Before joining our esteemed ranks, he mastered the scales by shedding 100 pounds of his own body weight. And as a phoenix, he soared to unimaginable heights, with the peak being a championship on this very stage in 2022. While they say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, his victory sent reverberations through the competitive eating world. Legends aren't born, ladies and gentlemen, they are forged. And this legend stands before us, ready to defend his title. Louisville, Texas, stand up and give a roaring welcome for your reigning and defending tamale-eating champion of the world, Derek Hendrickson! All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna get this thing going in just a moment. How you feeling out there? Three former champions at the table, international competition, Texas royalty, a 10-minute sprint to crown the champion. Everyone's good? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're ready to go. Let them hear you out there. I'm going to need your help to join me in the time-honored tradition of counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin eating! We are off and racing, ladies and gentlemen. A 10-minute sprint. All you can eat tamales. As we set up top, the world record sits at 95 tamales. That is 9.5 TPM, tamales per minute.
How come you're always such a fussy young man? Don't want no Captain Crunch, don't want no Raisin Bran. Well, don't you know that other kids are starving in Japan? So eat it, just eat it. Don't wanna argue, I don't wanna debate. Don't wanna hear about what kind of food you hate. You won't get no dessert till you clean off your plate. So eat it,
So we're going to need to see a blistering pace set during this event.
Eat it, eat it. If it's getting cold, reheat it. Have a big dinner, have a light snack. If you don't like it, you can't send it back. Just eat it.
It is going to come down to the tamale between Esper and James. 10 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop eating! Stop eating. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for these warriors. Amid the heat, these are not ideal eating conditions, and there is carnage at this table. Whew. We have the results. But first, Joe, if we can play the next track. So I want to give a few thank yous before we announce the winners, because it takes a lot of people to make this possible. First and foremost, we want to give a huge shout out to Tamale Dave Luther and Tamale Diane Luther of Padrino Foods, who couldn't be here today, but who literally make all of this possible. Thank you so much. And representing them, I want to give a huge shout out to the great Aaron Muller from Padrino. There's Aaron. The Louisville Parks Department, huge shout out for letting us do this on the steps of City Hall. So big shout out to the city of Louisville, specifically the Parks Department. And of course, need to give a big shout out to the great Darren Watkins, who logistically makes all of this possible. Where's Darren? And of course, where's James? Where's James? I think he's actually in the back typing up the results. He was the original reason why this contest happened to begin with. So a huge, huge shout out to James Kunke from the city of Louisville. All right, now, are you ready to hear who is taking home the tamale title? Yeah, you of course gotta play Rocky. Ladies and gentlemen, in 6th place, taking home $150 with 34 tamales in 10 minutes, Texas's #1 ranked competitive eater, Greg the Savage Wilson. In 5th place, taking home $350, 37.5 tamales. It's the teacher from Tucson, Michelle Lesko. Ladies and gentlemen, in 4th place with 51 tamales, he ate one more tamale than he ate last year, but it didn't measure up to the rest of the competition. Our champion, Derek Hendrickson. 51 tamales, ladies and gentlemen. So we have a new champion, it's just a matter of who. So I want to bring out, we cut the music, Joe, I want to bring out our top 3 placing competitors. You can pause it, Joe. I want to bring out Mickey Sudo, I want to bring out James Webb, and I want to bring out Jeff Esper. Ladies and gentlemen, our top 3 finishers today. I'm standing here on these steps with 2 former champions. and one of our fastest rising stars in Major League Eating, so it's no surprise that that is our top 3. In third place, 66 1/4 tamales. Give it up for the great Nikki Sudo. Ladies and gentlemen, this is almost unprecedented. One of these eaters ate 79 tamales in 10 minutes. One of these eaters ate 80 tamales in 10 minutes. A 1 tamale margin. Your winner and new tamale eating champion, Jeffrey Esper! Sportsmanship. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for James Webb, first time out, 79 tamales. And now the 4-time champion, Jeffrey Esper. Louisville, I cannot thank you enough for spending your Saturday afternoon with us. Again, a huge shout out to the city of Louisville, Pedrito Foods, Market Street for making this all possible. It is so fun to do this every year, and I hope to see you on these very steps next year. You can find us online at Eating Contest, MajorLeagueEating.com. God bless America. Thank you, and have a great afternoon.